like, he falls off the map a lot. So I was like, how did you
Used
fall off?
to.
This is an online tournament, right, Clay? This
Yeah,
is the online
this
tournament.
is a Fizzip tournament.
Yeah, the Fizzip tournament. And I honestly, Clay, I'm gonna throw this at you. I think you were having a bad day that day, dude.
I was having a bad day that day.
Because
That is for sure.
I didn't ask him, like, I wasn't mad when I asked him. I was just like, yo, like, how'd you fall off the map? Like, I was actually curious because, like, he falls off the map a lot. So I was like, how did you fall off? And he used to, yeah, he used to fall off the map a lot. So I was like, I just asked him, like, yo, how'd you fall off the map? And he flipped out.
I can't believe I just did that, dude.
How are you falling off?
No, dude. What? Why do you always ask that fucking question, dude? Like I fucking meant to, dude? I tried to go in the fucking doorway and jump to the left. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. What do you think? I just jumped off the map?
Like, I don't know if
It
it's
was-
because I've asked him multiple times,
Nah,
but
what had happened was we were playing in, I think it was like, you know, a big tournament. It was like the Fizzip Memorial S&D tournament. We made it all the way to the finals where we were actually playing like Simp and those kids, Cell and them. I don't even know if maybe Cell was there, but I know Simp and like Major Maniac and stuff, I think we were playing. But we had just previously, the round before, got 1v3'd. Or like a round or two before got 1v3'd, and those kids, like that group of players that we were playing in the finals was so hard to beat in Black Ops 3 Search, and like you had to play perfect for them to beat them. And we got 1v3'd a round before, the round before that, and so I was already like having a bad day, and then we're in the finals and we just got 1v3'd, so it's even worse. And then like I was trying to like do this movement, and it didn't work how I wanted it to, and it like slid me off of like this ledge that it never happened to me before. Like I always had like practiced a specific movement to get in this window, and it like didn't jump or like didn't mantle or something, so like the game kind of like screwed me over in a way. So like on top of that, I was pissed that like, oh, I just fell off, but like I genuinely felt like it was my fault, but like it wasn't like purely my fault. And then compounded with like having a bad day, and compounded with just getting 1v3, I remember I just like freaked out. I just like saw red for a second and just started screaming at him. And then as soon as I started yelling, that's when we lost. And you know, that's one of those things where you live and you learn. And I'll never yell at you again, Tommy. My bad.
I mean, we've had a lot of arguments over the years. I mean, when you like me and Clay, I feel like we have a good respect for each other. Like when we yell at each other, we know that like it's out of, you know, we're good friends. Like we don't yell at each other because we hate each other. We just want to get the best out of each other. So I didn't take it to heart or anything. I mean, we always look back at it now and we laugh, but we've definitely had a lot of arguments in the past, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's just
for
like
sure.
if you're ever giving it criticism, it's just like, you know, we're only trying to get better. It's not personal, you know.
Yeah, and there's a way to do it too, you know. Like I think you can always tell when somebody has that respect for you or not.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh!
I'm the best, dude. I'm the fucking best in the game, dude. Woo!
I don't mind yelling at all, to be honest. As long as that person believes in me and I believe in them, I think we're good to go.
Any other arguments to come in your head since you brought them up?
Nah, honestly, man, like it's all so minimal, you know. It's just so many little arguments that probably happen that I can, unless Clay remembers. Do you remember like any?
No, that's it. That one's the only one I remember actually freaking out on you.
That one just went viral. So like that one's always popping up in my Twitter feed every now and then. So that one I remember, but I don't remember anything after that.
Well, Tommy was a part of my you know, championship drought there for a long time, and I got some flack from some of the other pros for wanting to team with Tommy again. But in my honest opinion, Tommy has really grown as a player and as a person over these past few years. I think even me, I have too. You know, me in 2015 is a lot different than me now, and same thing with him. And I think what he really brings to the table, and what really made me excited to team with him again, is a level of understanding about the game and how the game should be played. Tommy, I actually credit teaching me how to play timings, and that's kind of hard to understand for an average viewer, but like you'll feel that there's an opening, and to take advantage of that opening and use it and hit a lane and like an opening like that. A lot of people don't understand, like, take the advantage when you have it. And that's something that ZooMaa's really good at, is like he is probably the best at finding those timings and finding those openings and finding those advantages where other people really wouldn't see it. And it used to be he would overdo it way too much and he would just constantly look for them. But I think now he's gotten to a point in his career where he understands when there's important openings, when he has like a really low risk opening he can try and take. And he really understands the different variables that go into finding timings like that. And a player like that who's just constantly being super annoying and in your face and being a nuisance and just causing chaos in the back line or just where you don't expect him to be is like one of the most valuable players in Call of Duty. And I think Tommy's, if he's not the best at it, he's at least top 3 in the world at that role. And I think that that's something that in 4v4 is needed more than anything else. In 5v5 not so much, but now that we're going to 4v4, I think a player like Tommy is like invaluable when it comes to his like basic understanding of the game and how to play. And you know, he's got a phenomenal shot, great comms, we get along well. Tommy brings a lot to the team, and you know, I would even say one of his biggest and best qualities is the vibes he brings. Tommy's all about vibes. He makes sure that, you know, people are always having fun. He connects with you on a personal level, and you know, it's always good times with them. So, you know, vibes, timings, you know, gun skill, all that stuff. Tommy's the whole package.
Thanks, Clay.
No problem, man. The
Yeah,
premium.
that's good gas. I mean, I could gas up Clay all day too. You know.
You don't gotta, man. You don't gotta.
I mean, that's the 3 times. I mean, it's funny, right? That you're like, oh, like people were trying to talk me out of teaming with me again. It's funny because people were saying that to me about Clay. You know, they were like, yo, why are you teaming with Clay again? Why are you teaming with Clay again? And you know, that's what people try and do, man. Like they try and swing your opinion. They try and mess with you a little bit. But this is one of those team changes where I was comfortable doing, just because I know what me and Clay bring to the table when we're together. And it's like you said, it's about not only vibes, but just having that mutual respect for each other and having that trust in each other in game.
And Clay, is he in a position to stop it?
Yeah.
Oh my, Clay and ZooMaa going big. Can they find 2-point play at the very end? Yes, they can. 7-1 to Faze with 6 seconds left.
You know, I know that Clay is a very clutch player. You know, in big time moments, that's when Clay really shines, and that's something that I really like about him. And on top of that, he brings an energy to the game that a lot of players don't bring. And having that leadership in game and that energy and those vibes really goes a long way. And then on top of that, you just have, you know, a winner. You know, Clay is a 3-time world champion. He's won multiple events across multiple different titles, and having a winner in your, you know, on your team just makes you feel more comfortable. And I have one of the best ARs in the game. On my career, in his career, he's been probably top 3 AR, if not one of the best ARs. So, just having him on our team, you know, I'm blessed, I'm lucky, and I'm ready to get grinding and just play with him and play with the rest of the team. I'm excited.